morning everyone, it's Rachel here with Roxy's weekly challenge. So we're going to have fun today, and what did I do with that one? And I was going to show you, that's right, we are going to make I've got these little books, got quite a few of them, and we are going to make little ephemera holders, because I've decided I want to have them like up in front of me on my tucked away at the back of my mat there, and I want to have all my birds and my flowers in them because they're my main go-tos. So this one I've just put some tape there. I've got the floating spine for that one because I'll tell you why, because I like that. This one was broken, so I repaired it, and I put a piece of cardboard here and put some fabric and some tape, and then we'll have to cover that. And then this one I've just put the tape there, and I'm going to stitch into that spine and cover it. And then this one, I don't know what, oh, I did this one, I'm going to repair it with you. So all I did was cut a 1-inch piece of cardstock, like not cardstock, it was like the back of a notepad, and I put a piece of fabric on it, really easy, just use PVA glue. And now I'm going to glue it to the two covers, and then I will cover that with some tape on this side, and then it'll have fabric. No, I won't. I'm going to cover it with tape on the other side. Excuse me. We'll see. So I'm just going to eyeball about how much glue I need to put here. I can come and add some more afterwards. And then I'm going to smoosh it around with my finger, just so, because those blobby bits will bleed, or those really thick bits will bleed through the fabric. So you don't want, just have less bleeding. Not that you see it, but it does make it very sticky. So how is everyone? I hope you're well. And this was the project that is totally inspired by Wendy's Journal Adventures, because she has deeper spine ones. I know I've got more, yeah, that's it. I've got more books downstairs, but this is just what I pulled out. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap, a few millimeters, because otherwise it won't close. So just flip it over and glue that down. And did it move? I think it did. Let's see. That's all right. Won't be perfect. It's just for me. But nice, simple, easy project. Could be a nice gift to give to someone who you know that does this sort of thing. Paper crafting. Let's put that. Let me just stand up so I can see. I can totally see it's crooked. I'm just going to slide it over just a little bit there. That's better. Oh, no, not really. A bit more. Yes. Okay, so put that there. And then this one is going to go, obviously if you've got something written on your cover, you want to be careful. I wish that wasn't curly whirling up. You want to be careful to have that the right way up, if that makes sense. Now I'm just gonna, that looks all right to me, more or less. Okay, so just make sure that's all flat. Oh, and I've got a tuck there. Okay, good. And I eyeballed the fabric pretty well there, if I do say so myself. So now I'm just going to grab a bit of this tape. I'm not using the gum tape, I'll just use this one because it's going to be covered. And I'm going to I'll put it over here. Is it going to be too far? There. This is just a paper. It's just a brown masking tape, really. I am going to be gluing over it. I don't want it peekabooing out. And of course we're going to have fun and do something with the covers a little bit too. So it might be a two-parter because it's quite a process doing this. I'm just trying to decide what am I going to do first. Am I going to do, I think I'll prepare all my pages next. We'll leave the fun bit to last. Okay, that's good. So there we go. So there, see how easy that is? It's really easy peasy. It's not hard. Okay, so I'm going to have a sip of my coffee and then we're going to measure the cardstock. So I do centimeters. So if you do inches, you do inches. So this one is, well, it's about 10. So I'm measuring a little bit inside. So we're going to be using the cardstock. I'm just going to grab a piece of paper that I can write my measurements. So do I have any Post-its here? Normally I do, yes. Okay, let's do it. I like to put actually I'll put the measurements on the Post-it. That way I know. So this one is, so to the center there, to here is 10 centimeters. So I need to double that, 20 because the piece of paper is going to be folded. So 10 by, and then I need to do my height. And I just put little arrows like that. Of course I know, but just jumps to my eye. 16.5 I'll do. 16.5 centimeters height, and that goes on this book. And I'll stick that there. Sometimes the Post-its take some of the paper off, so it's not sticking very well, is it? So I'll put that one there. We've got this one. This one is, so I do, it's 10.5, so 21 centimeters by, I'm measuring it more or less in, you know, where the paper is. 17.5 is the height. Okay. Let's just use a piece of washi and attach it a bit better so it doesn't come off. I'm just going to attach the washi a little bit to my top just so it gets a bit of clothing lint on it. It's not too sticky. Oh, it helps if you don't cover your measurements. I'll put it that way. Okay, next, so I've got 4. I'd like to do more, but that's a bit ambitious. So I love that. I will do something here and I'll do something there. Oops. That one I'm going to say, no, I'll do 10, but I might have to do, I'll do 19.8 by 16.5, so similar to the other one. And I have to do something there. So I think a whole video will be decorating the covers. That's really fun. And I think, you know, cover decorating is sometimes it's really easy and sometimes it's hard. And I know it's something that people like to see because having trouble getting my thoughts out today. That one's 22 by yeah, sometimes it's hard to know what you want to do. So 18, I'll do 17.8, just a little bit less than 18. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my, I just got to go and get them. They're in, now this one, I don't want to ruin this. It's in good condition, this one. Oh, just a minute, that's upside down. That way. So I'm just going to make this a little bit less sticky. Put that there. Okay, hopefully it doesn't really matter. Hopefully I don't destroy it. So I'll just pause you a second and I'm going to go and get my scrapbooking papers. So I'm back. It didn't take me long. I just had to go and pull them out of a drawer and put the Post-its away in there. So I'm not going to use that one. That's Christmas, is it? Yes. That's not scrapbooking paper. But I have a lot that I haven't been using them for a really long time. Let me just, oh dear. Oh, I see, that's the back of it. We'll get rid of that. Don't need that. So I'm going to use these, I think. Oh, there's also the ones, oh no, they're not tall enough. Okay, so I'm just going to take a selection of these, and I love them. So I'm just trying to think, in the books, that one I might do, if I do 2 signatures of 2, then you fold them in half, so that's 4 page faces, 8, that's a lot. Yeah, 2. There might be one that's a bit deeper, so each one I need 4 papers. But I didn't want to just use, well, one book I'll use the Tim Holtz, but I'm not going to use that one because I've already got it. I'll do that one and that one. Okay, so that's one that can put that one in there. I'll put that on the floor. Okay. There, I mean, you hardly make a dip into them. This is a I don't know what that is. This is a what's her, I don't know who this is. That's that lady, one of those ladies, I don't know, that did the Project Life stuff. That one is not going to work so well because they're more like journal cards. Don't actually know what I'll do with those at the moment. I could do this one. It's Christmas. Vintage Autumn Basics. Oh, here we go. Here's one. I might use that for backing things. These are very grungy. A little bit too grungy for me, those. But they're not quite tall enough. They're only 15. I guess it doesn't really matter. I should use them, actually. Well, no, I'll use those for backing things, I think. So grungy. These ones aside, excuse me while I rifle through my papers. Now that one, what's that? I don't even know where they came from. That could go in one. That's a Stamperia. Don't need those. Aren't I being silly? I'm coordinating them, but I like those together. I don't even mind. No, I don't want that with the thing. That's, now we're into Christmas. Just a sec. I thought I'd put Christmas underneath. That's all Christmas. Oh, I may have to go and get more. They're not Christmas. Okay. Put those over there. Don't fall down, papers. Well, that one. See, I don't use those. I might do one with that. I've got to find some other ones. Oh, to have a limited desk space. There's another one of those. We've got that in one. It's the same. That could go with those. I love this paper. It's only one-sided though. I'll use that for backing things. I actually really love that paper, but I never use it. That's a Stamperia, is it? No, that's a Ciao Bella. Paper crafting, printed and made in Italy. Oh, here we go. There's one I haven't even opened. Let's look at this one. Because honestly, I haven't been using them. I must use them more. I'm sure there'll be something in. Excuse the noise. Turn the sound down. Oh, that's shocking. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, terrible noise. Sorry. Okay, good. Get rid of that. There's some good things in here. Oh, aren't they cute? Oh, they're so cute. I'm looking for something to go with that. Oh, the berries. What's on the other side? Oh, let's do the berries. I think I'll put the berries with that one. Must do something with these. Or will I do that one? I think this one might, oh, with the bird. That one. I'm going to put that one there. So I need to actually go and get some more papers, guys. Please forgive me. That one can go. This one's slightly taller. I'll put this one in here. And then I'll pause you and I'll go to my cutter and cut. Let's see if there's anything else. Some cute tags. Fish. I'm not so into the fish. However, I could use it, couldn't I? Because I'm not really into fish. So I'll put the fish over there. I'll turn it around because I don't mind that side. It's blue. And I like blue. We'll do that one. Okay. And the berries. And I need to find another one. What about the Ciao Bella? easy. Okay, well, we'll do that in one. Because we are using, oh, where did my thing go? But it's attached behind that, no? Oh, I've lost my measurements already. That's that one. No, don't tell me I've already lost my measurements. How is that possible? Oh, they attached to this one. Here we go. I thought they must be attached to something there. That's that one. And I'll just hold your horses. I'll be back in a sec. I'm here. I'm just opening the tearable paper without you having to hear the noise. Oh, and it didn't even open. Oh. They tricked me. Can you imagine having all these papers never opened and not using them? I mean, they're so pretty. I'm going to start using them. Those will get made into tags. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is really gorgeous. Oh, I'll just use this one. Oh, nice journal cards. I'll have to cut those out. This one. This one. And I probably won't use the big clock on anything, so there we go, I'll do those. Okay, so I'm going to pause you. I'm going to go and cut these out because it's the big cutter in the other room, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've cut them all. I've put them in their books, and we're going to fold them now quickly. Well, I probably could have done that before I turned the thing. So what I did was I cut first my height. So if it was 16.5, I cut that off the scrapbooking paper, and then I cut down. I chose where I wanted to cut, and I cut down the width. Let's move these out of the way. I'll just fold one on camera, and then I'll switch off and do the others. I seem to have lost my little bone folder. It will be here somewhere. I'm going to clean up my table after doing this video. I'm just going to go like that just to flatten it better. I sort of looked what was going to be chopped off. So that way I got the bird. And you kind of do want cardstock for this kind of thing because, you know, you're going to have pockets on there. Maybe I'll fold that one that way. Not that it really matters. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. It's because it's true. So we'll just put, and here I am being a fuss pot, those in there, and then that one in here. It doesn't seem like a lot, does it? I probably could fit in another page. Could possibly fit another page in. Maybe I was a bit stingy with myself. So this one was wide on, I realized it was wide on the there, but it doesn't matter. It's going to have things in the pockets anyway. Like that. I'm going to put that on the outside. Those two and those two. I am sitting here thinking, should I have done an extra page? Love that. Okay, I ended up folding them all with you guys. I'll pause this now because then I've got to go and get my lemon. So I am back. I did cut an extra signature for all of them. And so that way I'm going to have 3 signatures because I'll regret if I don't put enough in there. And I'm going to grab my cutter. And I think first, that's a smaller piece. You need some, this is a thicker vellum. Yeah, you don't want the really thin tracing paper sort of thing. And I think I'll cut one pocket off. Most of them, I think I'm only going to put one pocket on each page. I'll just see. Need a fairly, not too deepish pocket. Not too deep, like that. Let's see if this will cut. Okay. Let's have a look. And then I can cut the other ones. I'll probably need some more, but we'll just see how we go. So, for example, if I put this pocket there, and then let me grab a bird. Because if I were to put another pocket, then where would I put it? I could put another pocket actually. Yes. Okay, so they're going to have 2 pockets, so I can cut them a bit shallower. But we'll have those on for this one. So what I'm going to do is just put a little marking here. And how many do I need? I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 8 for each signature, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for each signature, so I need 24. It's a lot of pockets. 2. Actually, I can get 2 out of those. Okay, so let me, I don't want to waste it. 1, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wouldn't you know, 7. How much did I cut it off this one as well? Excuse me. How deep is that? That is, okay. So I just cut another one off here. This was sent to, I think that's what it was, doesn't matter. It was sent to me, so it's a different size. It's a US size. Whereas my ones are A4, which is the paper that we use. And so then I might do, I want to do all of them. I'm going to make it work. Okay. And then I should get one for another signature. Just measure it on here. They don't have to all be, they don't have to be exactly the same. Okay. And then I need 8 more. So that'll work. Okay, so I need to do, so I will use them for my other books, but they need to be shorter. But this is okay for this part. So that should be 8, and so I just measure it on here. Definitely need more vellum. Okay, So those are my smaller pocket, my bottom pockets, and then and I'll put those aside for another one. And then I'm going to do my upper pockets, and I think I'll do those about 2 inches. How deep, big is it? Oh, I don't know. Yes, 2 or 2.5. 2. So I'll finish one, and then I'll go ahead and do the other one. So I can measure that again here, and again I need to repeat it 3 times. Oh, there we go. It was 3 3/4, so I can actually look on my thing without measuring. So they're going to go up there. And you could just cut them willy-nilly if you want to. So I've got 2 lots of 8 there. Might do this one a bit less than 2, just because then I can use that bit as well. Okay, I'll put those aside for one of the other ones. Okay, so let's have a look. So we're going to start gluing them. I'll just do one. I'm going to do all my gluing before I put them into the book. So I'm going to use, I want to use my, will I use this glue? I think I'll use this glue. This is tacky glue. The only thing about, I'm just going to put some little dots of it. No, I'm going to swoosh it down, but I'm going to try and not make it too thick, which is hard with this glue. And because the vellum curls, you do need to just keep insisting. Just have to keep going over it until it takes, because the glue needs to dry. So it is a bit of a timely process. At this point, you could actually just stitch them on, but I'm not doing that. I'm not using my sewing machine. Now, I don't like the way that is so thick. What I'm going to do also is grab, because that doesn't hold so well, my Harinax stapler, it doesn't hold so well by itself, but I can do it with the glue and just do it here for extra strength. So you can see how it can take a little while to do. It's a bit of a lengthy project. Okay. And I might put one down there. But obviously I can't go up the side to hold it. And then of course I need to glue it on the other side as well, but I need to put this one in. I'm going to bring it down quite a bit so that way I can fit the birds in. Get more bang for your buck. I can't regulate this glue so well, so I might have to switch to the Tombow. Because you lose real estate in your pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and glue all of these. It's going to take me a while. If I get sick of it or run out of vellum, I'll just finish one or two. See how it curls? You just got to keep going until the glue sort of dries. And I'm trying to ooze my glue out sideways and not inwards, so that way I don't lose as much space in my pocket. Okay. So we'll put that on there. Okay, so I'm going to glue them on all fours. Here and here and then there and there. Okay, so I'm going to keep on doing that, and then I'll be back. Hi guys, so I am back. It's been a while. It's probably been an hour, and I have done all of my pages. I decided to do 2 signatures, and I've put on all of my little pockets in this one. So you can see there's lots of space to put things. I'll just grab, so my goal is to have, I might end up having 2, but I'm going to be putting, you know, flowers in. So it's going to be really cute. I'm really pleased about it. So that's what's going to happen, flowers and birds. What I need to do now is stitch the pages in, but I think I'll do that next week. I think we'll decorate this and stitch it in next week. I have started this one as well, but I've run out of vellum. I need to fish around and see if I've got enough for those pockets, but I don't have, I've run out of these. I think I need, well, I need a few more because I'm doing the 2 signatures, but I've done this one. I didn't punch those. I haven't punched those. I've only done the one side. So what I did was I laid out all of my pages, and I put glue on all my pieces here, and then I glued them down like that. So I'm sort of streamlining the process, and then I went and attached these. I had extra here, but I still need to do the inside, so I've got to find some more vellum, and so I'm going to try and finish off the other ones as well, and then next week we'll have fun doing the covers and stitching the pages in. Well, I'll stitch one in and I'll show you the hidden spine one, and then I'm going to decorate them, and then we're going to fill the pockets. So much fun. So that is my video for today. So altering little books, so little ones, not big ones. Oh, I didn't tell you any sizes, but I mean, you'll use what you have. 4 inches by 6.5 inches, and then I've got one bigger one, 7 by 4.5. That's about the biggest one. I've got 2 of that size and 2 of the smaller size. So oh, that's that book. I better not get confused. I'm just sort of thinking to myself, if you didn't have vellum, honestly, I think you could do very shallow. I mean, I've got all these cardstock pieces here. You could do shallow cardstock pockets as well. It really wouldn't interfere with what's going on. So that's a thought. I may do the other 2 like that just to do something different. Who knows? Anyway, that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you'll make some too. I think that they're very popular things to make. I get often asked about this one. This one was gifted to me. These are stitched, these pages, but I didn't want to do that. I prefer to do the gluing and then just use my stapler as an extra precaution. And then this was made with some cardstock, whereas I'm making mine in books like Wendy did. And I can't wait to decorate them. So get yours ready if you want to make them. And you could do a soft cover if you want to. And I will see you next week to finish them off. Thank you for watching. Bye.